Before we get into the video, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. I mean, come on, what are you doing if you're not subbed to me by now? My content is fire, from stop motions, news videos, reviews, music occasionally. All my social media accounts are linked down below, and now, let's get straight to it. Okay, so, got some more Transformers news to cover in today's video. So, first up here, Rise of the Beast Blu-ray, DVD, and digital listings have been found on Target's website. We have a DVD for $19.99, Blu-ray plus digital $24.99, and 4K/UHD $29.99. Not too bad there. And then the covers are just images of the Unite or Fall poster that dropped when I believe, when Trailer 2 came out back in late April. So pretty cool poster choice for the DVDs and Blu-ray stuff here. I don't know if I'm going to be getting this since streaming does exist now, but I'm sure a lot of people will be getting it to see those deleted scenes, such as the transit one that Stephen Caple Jr. recently mentioned. So I'll definitely be looking forward to that when that drops in the coming months. A TFW 2005 board member named Negronicus found Legacy Armada Megatron in U.S. retail. It was found at a Walmart store in New Jersey. I've also seen some other people saying and posting pictures that they've also found Megatron in stores the same day, I believe, which was yesterday. And one store finding was in California. I think another one was in like Texas or something like that. So he's definitely all around the states. Go out there and check your Walmarts or Targets or wherever and see if you can find this guy in the wild. Along with the Masterpiece Rhinox that was revealed at Tokyo Toy Show 2023, they also revealed another Beast Wars 2-pack of Rattrap vs. Pterosaur to go along with all the other 2-packs we've been getting recently. I gotta say, the Rattrap repaint looks very clean. I do like that. But Pterosaur, at first, I was like, oh, okay, this is pretty cool. But now when I start to compare them with the show model, and this is supposed to be a super duper show accurate deco and color scheme on these new figures, it really isn't. I don't know what they're doing with all this black on them, and this shade of like this light gray is supposed to be a silver, but they chose this weird gray color, which I don't know why. I don't know why they just didn't use the silver paint that they did on the Amazon exclusive version from over a year ago now, which is kind of crazy. I do have that Amazon version. I kind of still want to get the Target exclusive toy deco version. So this is the third time we're getting this mold released in, I guess you could say, the Generations mainline. I'd say this is by far the worst of the three color schemes we've gotten so far. I mean, it's supposed to be show accurate, but it really isn't. It's very odd choices of color and where they're putting the color here. So I definitely think in terms of show accuracy, what you want for colors, I think the Amazon exclusive one still works till this day, a year later. But I do know that that is going for quite a pretty penny on the aftermarket, like $50, $60, $70 for a deluxe class figure that isn't even an all-new mold is absolutely ridiculous. Do not pay those prices. But I guess this is a pretty fine substitute for that. I mean, this 2-pack isn't going to be more than, like, I would imagine 40-something or 50-something bucks. So I'd get this if you don't have a Pterosaur, if you don't want the toy color scheme, which is wildly inaccurate, but it is based off of that original toy deco if you want some nostalgia. But this isn't a bad substitute. It's just very random in terms of color. Like, I don't know what they were thinking here. Fellow Transformers community members such as Praxis and On the Convoy revealed their first look at G2 Dead End, which is going to be a part of the Legacy Toxitron collection, which will be a Walmart exclusive coming out later this summer, early fall. I think Wave 1 is slated for later on this summer, and Wave 2, which I think is what this Dead End is going to be in, is going to be dropping around the fall or winter time. And This is a pretty cool deco. I love the flame decals on this. Are those flame decals? Yeah, it kind of looks like it. I'm not sure. I love the decals on this guy to give it that G2 flair and oomph to it. It's really cool. I don't know. I might get this. I really like the way the car mode looks with all those decals. It kind of reminds me of a I don't want to say race car, but just like one of those cars that people just customize. I don't know. It just looks cool to me. So I haven't gotten any of the other G2 Stunticon repaints. I think there's only one, it's drag strip, right? But I don't really buy too many G2 repaints, even though I do like that era of Transformers. I do plan on getting the G2 Jazz and maybe some of the Conehead repaints. I do want to get G2 stuff, but I just never get around to doing it for whatever reason. There's always a character, an older figure that I end up getting sidelined with that I end up buying before a G2 repaint, so I don't know what I'm going to do with this one, but it is a pretty nice repaint. I do like the way this looks in robot mode and in vehicle mode. Now we have some kind of big news, an update on the G.I. Joe and Transformers Shared Universe comic that is going to be making its debut in stores later on next week. We have a cover image that has been leaked earlier today. I don't know where this is coming from. I don't know the context of this. I just see a ton of people reposting this all over social media. So I figured I'd put this in the video, obviously, give you guys my thoughts on it. So we have Jetfire holding some human characters here. I apologize if they're supposed to be G.I. Joe people that I don't recognize. I'm not the hugest G.I. Joe fan, even though I did grow up with it a little bit. So he's holding on to some human characters, and it says here, discover Robert Kirkman and Skybound's all-new Transformers and G.I. Joe shared universe today. And then at the top there it says the Energon universe starts here, Void Rivals #1, and then we have some info on some more comics that are coming out later this year and even in early 2024. We have Transformers issue #1 on sale October 2023, Duke #1 on sale December 2023, and Cobra Commander #1 on sale January 2024. So we have quite a few new comics that we know about already that are coming out in the recent coming months. So this is very cool. My initial thoughts on this, seeing this cover, I know it's just a cover, so it's not completely accurate on the character designs and what we're going to be seeing. So, but what I was thinking was, we're just getting more typical G1 designs that we've seen in these comics pretty much since the start of Transformers comic books in the 80s. I mean, it's always been G1. Sure, during the 90s and during IDW's run, we did get characters from Beast Wars, Unicron Trilogy, blah, 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 to appear in comic books, but they've never really been main characters per se, and I'm talking about the main universes within the comic books. I'm not talking about like side brands like the Beast Wars comic that sadly had to end because, you know, IDW went under. I really wish we got more of that, but I'm just counting the main run of comic books here, and it's mainly G1 characters at the forefront with G1 designs that are just slightly different than before. So I hope it's not just all that, and we get some more main characters that are based off of other iterations, or they have completely new and different designs. I mean, it doesn't even have to be based off of previous iterations that isn't G1. It could be an all-new thing here, which I really want to see. That's what I'm hoping for now that we have a new company doing Transformers and G.I. Joe comics, and them even being a shared universe. So hopefully we get some more militarized Autobots and Decepticons who maybe take on G.I. Joe or Cobra vehicles. That would be kind of cool as their alternate modes. Hopefully they make better toys this time around. You know, I don't like that Bumblebee and Megatron that were recently released. So hopefully this is a good outcome with some good comics, good character designs, more figures to come that are actually decent at least. So yeah, let me know down in the comments below, what do you guys think about this new comic book that is going to be coming out? What do you guys think about the Pterosaur and Rattrap 2-pack? Let me know down below, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Bye!